Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Keeshon, what's up?
I'm good, and you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I see we are different location this morning,
Yeah, yeah.
but we in one place. That's cool. That's cool. All right. I just sent the link out there for some folks. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the morning breakfast brew. Just let us know where you are coming in from. All right. Let's know where you're coming in from. Just text your location, whether what country, whether in Trinidad, what part of Trinidad you're from. All right. So we can shout you out what part of the world you're coming in from. And just share the link on your page and tag someone to come in. This morning is going to be amazing. All right. Kishore, I think let's chit chat a little bit about mentoring.
Sure, sure.
All right. Let me see your volume there. All right, you get a volume. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Oh, all right. Tobago is in the house. All right. Lizanne is in the house. Guaya is in the house. Wonderful. Guaya Guayari. Shaguanas is in the house. And all right. Darcel, good morning, Darcel. um, Kisha, are you seeing the chat there? You see the chat?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Click.
Okay. Right.
Mhm.
Wonderful. I forget it. You're able to see the chat also. All right. I wanted to um I wanted to share some things this morning. All right. So while the folks are coming in, all right, Cara, Georgia, meditation. All right. All right, we're gonna share a little bit about mentoring folks. So invite someone. We have been talking about a lot of things, Keyshawn, all right? And we have a lot of things also coming up, all right? That is really, really going to be amazing. We have the book launch, and I believe you have the Bitcoin beginners, Bitcoin for beginners
Yeah, on the 16th.
on the 16th. All right, on the 16th. I think I have that flyer. I think we need to see if we get that flyer up. So we're going to talk about that on Wednesday also. All
Sure.
right, so folks. Those of you who are on and you want to get a proper understanding of Bitcoin, and it's a global shift that is taking place. All right, so you don't want
Correct.
to miss the bus, especially when knowledge is concerned in these particular areas of finance. So you want to be able to kind of like be informed, all right,
Yeah.
and have the right information from the right people. Okay, so you're not just going to jump into stuff. You need to know what's going on where finance is concerned. All right, so you're going to hear some about that on a Wednesday, Keyshawn. All right, this
Sure.
morning we want to chit chat a little bit about mentoring. Okay, Shabuana is in the house, Bobby. All right, Ramdas. All right. Good morning. Good morning. San Fernando is in the house. Keisha. All right. Crystal. Okay. He's in the house. All right. All right. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. Ezra. Bobby. Natty. All right. Netherlands in the house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So let's jump into it. Keishon. All
Sure.
right. Mentoring. All right. So those of you who are on, I want you just to at least take some notes, okay, for what it is we are about to share with you this morning. Let me see if we could move this. All right. Yeah. Let's do it like that. Um, let's do it like that. Mentor. Make sure library is in the house. All right. St. Thomas,
Library St. Thomas.
Jamaica is in the house. Welcome to Jamaica, right? Folks, I want you to stay tuned. We're gonna be doing some seminars, some workshops, all right? And you're not doing it on a small scale, all right? It's gonna be big things, big moves. All right. So let's talk about mentoring now. Um, so before we go into some of the stuff I have here, Keyshawn,
Mm-hmm.
uh, just from your own experience, from your own perspective, all right. Um, let's talk about the need for a mentor, all
Yeah.
right. All right, and we're going to talk about the need for a mentor, the difference between a mentor and a coach, and as a mentee, some of the principles that you need to apply so that the mentor-mentee relationship going to be beneficial. Okay,
Yeah.
so you want to be able to take these notes, folks. Tell us in the house, blessings. All right, go ahead, Keeshon. Let's
Yes,
just
sir. I mean, from a real fundamental level for me,
yeah,
mentor is the next word for example. When you look at, I would say, the most minute example of an example, you look at children,
right.
a child growing up. Practically what a child does is model their parents, you know, because that is the first example that they have in the world and of the world. And
Mm,
practically what the child becomes is the example that they experience.
yeah, okay.
Many of us, especially in areas of finance, business, and entrepreneurship, and I speak about that area or those areas because that is where I operate.
Yeah,
Most of us haven't had examples in our homes.
right.
Matter of fact, Kiyosaki, and I always make mention to his work because I've studied his work. He has been a far mentor to me. He said
Yeah.
one of the reasons the poor stay poor and the rich stay rich is because we learn about the subject of money home.
Mm,
Because we learn about the subject of money home, again, bringing it right back to the key point of example, most of us haven't had the ability to have an example, a mentor to really assist us in how to operate, how to think, how to have the
mm,
correct perspective, how to have the correct philosophy, how to have the correct attitude, mentality. They say what really inspires a child to want to become something is they see an example. Nobody would want or feel the need to become a doctor without seeing an example of a doctor. Nobody would ever feel or want or have the need to be a mechanic without seeing the example of a mechanic, or a pastor
mm,
without the example of a pastor,
yeah,
or a professional athlete, footballer, swimmer,
yeah.
basketballer without seeing the example. So mentoring from a fundamental
Fundamental.
level
Yeah,
for me is
yeah.
example. I know you have all the intricate details after it, but that is where I would start having the right example in any area, in any field that you want to venture into. You know?
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful. So, folks, you just hear that intro from Keeshon on mentoring and the need for it, the
yeah,
fundamental aspect of it. All
yeah,
right. So, those of you on, just again, do me a favor, just tag someone and share the live on your page, and let the folks know that the morning breakfast brew is on with Ian and Keeshon. All right. So now, one of the things before we jump into this, you spoke about the model of the parent-child
yeah,
example. All
yeah,
right, and
yeah.
the thing we note with that literally is children they they learn by modeling. All
Yes,
right,
correct.
so they hear what you say, but they model what you do.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so and it's a similar concept with the whole mentor mentee. Okay, because you need that. So we're going to look at some wise lessons on how to be mentored. All right, and some of the principles so that the relationship will be beneficial. Okay, now one of the things it is stated that when you're getting mentoring outside of relationship may not be the best thing for you.
Mm,
Mentoring outside of a relationship, so which means that you when you're choosing a mentor, it's important that you know this person. All
yeah,
right. Example is important. Wonderful, wonderful, Nicholas. All right. So we're going to share some principles on how to attract certain mentors in your life and
yeah,
how to be an effective mentee.
right.
How to attract certain mentors and how to be an effective mentee. And I think the effectiveness of mentee is critical there, Keeshon, because what happens is that sometimes people have a good mentor, but because they don't understand the mentor-mentor relationship, it's not beneficial.
Right.
It's not beneficial at all. So you have the right person, okay, but you are not able to extrapolate the necessary or the information from them, okay. So you just are wrong, all right. And you talk about a lot of things about I have a mentor, but are you really an effective mentee, okay. Now, a mentor may have the answer you need for the season you are in. A mentor may have the answer you need for the season you're in. So choosing a mentor that is best for you is important.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you must know what you are looking for so you can get the most appropriate person who can take you on to the next level.
Yeah.
I'm going to run this again. Choosing a mentor. Okay. All right. Somebody said, well, I don't need a mentor. Yes. And I said this on we spoke about this on the live. We spoke about this sometime. We said to get to that next level, you know, Keeshon, I talk about levels and dimension. All right.
Yes.
There are 7 levels and then a dimension. It's different. So there are some dimensions, not some dimensions, that which means that there are places, and we spoke about that already, that you're not going to get into if you don't have that relationship with people who are already in that place
Correct.
or that level. Because doors and dimensions, doors and those levels open from the inside, not on the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's establish this first before we go forward. Now, we always talk about the good book. All right.
Yeah.
So this book, the book of Hebrews, tells us, follow those who through faith and patience inherit the promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're going to follow somebody, he said, I want you to follow somebody who through faith and patience inherit the promise, which means follow somebody who is manifested. All
Correct.
right. Follow somebody who have been through the grind, who has the evidence of success in the particular area or the field that you want to go into. So when
Yeah.
you pick someone, make sure that the person is already doing it, is already on the way to it, already manifesting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So choosing a mentor that is best for you, we say it is important. You must know what you are looking for. What are you looking for in the particular area of your life? All right. So you can get the most appropriate person, all right, who can take you to the next level. So you
Yeah.
got to know what it is are you looking for. Okay. Because it's good to have a mentor. All right. Not everyone who has good result in an area can mentor you.
Correct. Correct.
Let me say that again. Everyone who has good result in an area, particular area, can mentor you. And sometimes people mix up the whole definition of mentorship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So someone said that a mentor puts things inside of you and a coach pull things out of you.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that again there.
A mentor put things inside of you
Right.
and a coach pull things out of you.
Okay. Okay.
There's a difference between a mentor and a coach,
Cool.
right? Remember, we said that, all right? So, folks, let's hear from you on the platform, please. All right, if you're not driving, I know some of you are driving, going to work and all that, but if you're in, just text and let us know. Just share your perspective on mentorship and if you need to be mentored and the necessity of mentorship. All right, so let's go back to this point again. All right, a mentor puts things what inside
Inside
of
of
you, and a coach pull things out of you.
outside.
All right, outside of you, right? So a mentor, a coach now will focus in a particular area. Okay, so you may have a financial coach, and that financial coach may not be the person to mentor you because a mentor focus on the holistic person,
Yeah.
wholeness, every area. You have a fitness coach, and the person is a good fitness coach. You're losing weight, you're putting on weight, you're putting on muscle, whatever you're comfortable with. But the coach is getting the result. Okay. But that coach there, okay, that coach there is not a financial person.
Yeah.
So it's a difference. So a coach will focus in the particular area, one area of your life, but a mentor is holistic. Okay, so coaching now, let's put it like this, Keeshon. Coaching is more to a specific goal.
Right.
Okay, and it's more temporary. It's it's a temporary relationship. Take notes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so coaching is more it's specific, a specific goal, and it's more a temporary relationship because when the goal hits, when you get the goal, all right, people don't have time or need for a coach.
Understood.
Okay,
Understood.
so if I need to lose weight, all right, and I need to build my stamina and all that stuff, I get a fitness coach. Okay, because I have a goal for that coach. And when I hit the goal, really, I don't need the coach in that particular area again because all right. So coaching is in a specific goal. It's a more temporary relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's define it, folks. It's a more temporary relationship. Okay. Mentoring now, having a mentor is more personal because, as I said before, a mentor is holistic, and a mentor, um, a mentor puts things inside of you. A coach pull things out of you.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Okay. You want to say anything on that day, Ish?
I'm learning here. I'm learning here. That's really powerful, though. That's really powerful to be able to
Yeah,
distinguish, for sure.
those things are important. And folks, those of you are on, probably those of you who may listen it probably tomorrow, whenever, or later on, jot these notes down again. All right, because I'm telling you, you will be able to choose a mentor. You need a mentor in your life. All right, okay. Now, so let's talk about some things now. If I want mentorship,
Yeah.
okay, okay. All right. So mentoring is basically around your development in life because it's holistic and it's a long-term relationship, not a short-term relationship. So
Mhm.
understanding the difference between a coach and a mentor is critical. It's important. So I hope what we shared just now there, I hope the folks who are on, I hope you get this to make that definition. Okay. A coach is different from a mentor.
So,
Okay, mentoring is basically around your development, your life development. It is holistic. Okay, it is a long-term relationship. A coach is more short-term.
yeah.
So if you're going to get mentorship, the first thing, all right, you want to do, let's talk about that. All right, mentor-mentee relationship. What are some of the first things, Keeshon, you think if I'm a mentee and I have a relationship, what is my responsibility? What are some of the things I have to do?
Well, obviously, you need to look at the characteristics of the individual.
Right. Let's talk about that, the characteristics of the individual. All
Yeah.
right. What again you think there?
Also, as you rightfully said, the results of the individual.
Mm,
Obviously, you want to look at the position of the position of the person whole.
right.
You also want to appreciate that the person has your best interest at hand as well, or mutual interests for
Right.
both.
Mm,
You
all
know,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so folks, you heard that, right? Let's go in. Let's go into some of these things a little deeper. All right. So if you're going to get mentorship, the first thing you want to do is what you want to listen.
Yeah.
All right. These are simple principles, okay, but you get a lot of result, okay, because I've seen mentor-mentee relationship where a person comes to be mentored, and a lot of folks ask me to mentor them, okay, and they're excited about the idea of mentorship, but really when the journey of mentorship is totally different. Okay, no, let me share from a personal. Let me share before we go into these points here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when so one of my mentor was a pastor by the name of Cassius. All right.
Right.
Really, really awesome man. Really, really successful. Okay, good relationship. Awesome. And there are some things I learned from this man. I telling you that it was life changing. Okay.
Mm.
Anytime I'm around him, and this is how you know when you are connected in terms of mentorship. Um, when I met him for the first time, I felt like something leaped inside of me.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you have a mentor and you in their presence, something got to move, something got to stir.
Yeah.
You have to be, and then that's one. Okay. The next thing is that when I'm around him, I don't talk much.
Right. You're learning. You're a sponge.
Learning. I'm a student.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
learning. I make sure and ask the right questions. Okay,
Makes
but I'm
sense.
always listening. Now, hear this, and I want to tell you this. Sometimes in the conversation, right? In the conversation, he may share things. I may know certain things about what he's sharing, but I don't ever present myself like if I know anything.
Correct.
All right,
Correct.
I'm a student. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm here to listen. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not interrupting and interjecting, and I don't want to. I don't want to kind of like share my own opinion and prove my point and all that stuff.
Yeah. 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 No
Those are some,
ego.
yeah. Those are some of the things I learned in a mentor-mentee relationship to really, as I said, extrapolate or get the benefit, the best out of the relationship.
Yeah.
There are a lot of individuals who I've seen in the mentor-mentee relationship as a mentee that talk too much.
I agree.
Right? One, they want to share their own opinion.
Yeah.
Keep your opinions to yourself.
Correct.
Okay, especially when you're with your mentor. They want to prove a point. What point
Yeah.
you want to prove?
Yeah.
Okay, they want to share all the experience and what the things they did before and all that stuff. All right. So what I learned from our mentee relationship, I listen to me. I listen. Okay, I don't want to talk. I don't know anything. Talk to me.
Makes
Share
sense.
with me. Yeah. Because I'm here to receive. I'm here to receive. All right. Somebody say quick to hear. All right, Nicholas. Say quick to hear, slow to speak. Always be humble. You see some of the
Yeah.
points. Folks, let's share some of your experience, some of the things that you in the mentor-mentee relationship, because I believe that mentoring is critical, is needed, all right, to get you to your destiny on this journey. Okay, so the first thing I say, mentor, the first thing is what? Listening. You got to be a listener.
Yeah.
Listen very well to the person you want to be mentored by.
Yeah.
All right, listen and take notes. Simple. This Monday could be so simple. Listen and take notes. Ask them if you could record them, okay? But you
Yeah.
want to be jotting down. You want to be jotting down or taking notes. Okay, that is important. Listen. This is what I said to you. I'm Keeshon. If I'm in the presence of my mentor, I zip.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Tell me your story. Tell me. And I make sure I ask the right questions. So listen very well to the person you have to be mentored by. Why have a mentor and you're not listening to them? And come on, okay? Why have a mentor and not listening to them? Take notes. Don't trust it to memory, okay?
Yeah.
Because I did that already, okay? I did that already, and guess what? I some real nuggets and things were dropping. When I reach home, I say, oh, gosh, what did I say?
You forget.
Yeah, you forget. And guess what? He's in another country. I can't even connect with him. So I have to call him and try to start the conversation again. And it don't be the same. It don't be the same. All right. So you get permission if you can record the conversation or take notes. Take notes.
Yeah.
Because these are learning moments. When you connect with a mentor, a learning moment. Those of you, probably you're on, you're going to be listening to this later. When you with a mentor, zip it. Okay? Keep your opinion to yourself.
Correct.
Don't try to prove a point and share your opinion. Okay? I'm
I
sure
always thought that the opinion is the weakest form of intellect. Let's not use it.
Somebody text that there. It's the weakest form of what?
Intellect.
Intellect. Your opinion is the weakest.
Because everybody has one.
All right, I'm taking that, Keeshon. I'm borrowing that. So we said listen and take notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now on my journey, Keeshon, Christendom, business, personal development, a lot of individuals come to me. All right. I see a lot of things I with individuals. So I could talk on this from now until for the whole week. All right. Things what not to do as a mentee. Okay. Right. And sometimes when these individuals come around and they're talking, I just sit and listen to them. I know I become the I become the mentee now.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm listening now. Yeah, okay, okay, I'm listening. Okay, so we spend 1 hour together, and you talk for 45 minutes,
yeah.
right?
Crazy.
And you connect to a mentor, could point to you, and when you connect with him and you're in his presence, you become the mentor. He or she become the mentee. Because most of the time, they're not going to tell you anything, Keeshon. All right.
Yeah.
So listen and take notes. Why listen and take notes? Two things I want you to get this. All right. Putting into practice what your mentor teach.
Mm-hmm.
Putting into practice what your mentor teach. All right. And getting really good at what your mentor is teaching you. Two things. Okay. Putting into practice what your mentor teach.
Yeah.
If you have a mentor, listen to their audio, read their books, spend time. Remember, I said on the live, Keeshon, more is caught than taught.
Yeah. More is caught than taught.
More is caught than taught. Okay, more is caught than taught. So true. This is where we get the concept, Keeshon. Association breeds transformation.
Transformation. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, association breeds transformation. More is caught than taught.
Taught.
Let's look at a good book. All right. um Remember we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned, but we never get more deep into it, about Elijah,
Yeah.
right? The two prophet, and I said to you, when he touched him, he dropped everything. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Now, one of the things that I said just now, that when I met my mentor in his presence, this is how you know, for me, this is how you know you are connected to the right mentor. Okay, when you are in their presence, when they talk to you on the phone, or when you whatever video call, something got to leap in you,
Yeah.
Keeshon.
Yeah.
All right. Now I know that they are distant mentor. You could just find somebody on YouTube. There are different types of mentorship
Of
like that.
course. Of course.
So we're talking about the mentorship relationship, where you actually sitting with your mentor, you meeting with them, and you have to choose a mentor. When you sit under them, or when you connect with them, your baby, you could say your baby got to leap. How do you feel? All right.
Yeah.
When you and this is how you can evaluate that this is the mentor for you. Okay. When your mentor speak to you, okay, and you leave, or the person leave your presence, how do you feel? Do you feel like you could take over the world?
Yeah.
Come on. All right. There's a saying we say, when my mentor talked to me, I feel like I could run through a troop and leap over a wall. Come on. Things that were impossible. Just a phone call from your mentor. Say, listen, hey, listen, let's do this. You could do it,
Let's
man.
get done.
All
Yeah.
right, man. Let's go. Okay. So just hearing their voice and sharing. Those are some of the things for those of you who are on and those of you who are listening, to in terms of evaluate and to know that this is the mentor for you. Okay. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's go back to the 2 points again. Putting into practice what your mentor teach. Do you listen to their audio? Are you on their live? Are you following them? Are you there with them? All right. Are you reading their books? What it is are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they need to be pointing to you on a consistent basis. You need to be drawing, and you putting into practice also what they teach. This is another area. The implementation aspect of it is critical,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of individuals who are around good mentors. They hear what they're saying, but guess what? But you're not seeing the result, and you may think it's the mentor fault. Come on, okay? No, it's not the mentor fault, because you're getting information. It's like the guy saying, I think it's Bob Marley says, "In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty."
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so you're in the right place. Things are pointing to you. Have the right mentor, but why there is no evidence of success, evidence of fruits in your life? Put into practice what your mentor teach. This is now. Let me just say this. Now, and I want to get your feedback on this, Keeshon.
Sure.
Now, do you think that having 2, 3, 4 mentor is necessary or is effective?
No. And the reason I say no is because, for example, when we let's look at a coach, for example, before we go to a mentor.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, and I've played professional football growing up, right?
Right.
And looking at the coaches, I can tell you that they're different styles. And I
Oh,
have been in states of confusion, uh, getting different advices from two or more people with the same genuine intent, but
mm.
creating confusion.
Let me take critical fusion. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they may have different ideas about the same thing.
Okay.
Even in the area of finance, for example, there's
Mm.
many coaches and mentors online.
Right.
But when you start listening to the information, the foundational information of these individuals, most times they actually clash.
Yeah, I
Example
completely.
of that is Kiyosaki compared to Dave Ramsey. They
Okay.
actually teach the opposite.
Wow. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Right, Ramsey. Right.
they
Okay.
teach the opposite. So I
Yeah,
mean, if you're listening to both of these guys, there's no way you could be in a state of calm oneness with regard to information. You're gonna be in a state of confusion.
wow,
So
wow.
now, using the coach as an example, going back to the mentor-mentee relationship, and as you rightfully said, there's a difference between a coach and a mentor. Then
Right.
obviously it's going to be confusion amplified.
No, no, that is profound, Keeshon, because the reason
Yeah,
why I asked you to elaborate on that a little bit, to share your view, because I see it a lot.
yeah,
I
yeah,
see it a lot with individuals. Oh, this is my mentor. That is my mentor. This is my mentor. All right. So you have two, three, four mentors, and really, really, you're confused.
yeah, yeah,
You are literally confused as to what to do. And most of the time, listen to this. Most of the time, in those cases, there's no implementation.
yeah.
There's
Correct.
just information, because you really sometimes you can, because you have to focus. For me, I think I honestly believe that having one or two mentor, or if you have two mentors, they must be saying the same thing,
Correct.
the same
Correct.
viewpoints,
Yeah,
and the approach got to be the same.
yeah.
Okay, going in the
Agree.
same direction.
Yeah,
So those of you who are listening, please evaluate that aspect, because I've seen a lot of individuals have two, three, four mentors, and listen to me. And it's just the fact to say, because the person is successful doesn't mean to say the person is not a good mentor, but
yeah,
he will not be a good mentor for you, because in terms of the results,
yeah,
okay, and in terms of manifesting, that is not going to be. So a lot of individuals find themselves in a place of confusion when you have too much mentors saying different things.
yeah. Too much
Okay.
hand in the pot.
Too much hand in the pot, man. Too much cook spoil the pot.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. Too much cook spoil the pot. So again, folks, pick a mentor. Okay. If you're now starting to have one person for the while mentoring you, all right, and when you begin to build and you begin to become more mature in particular areas, then you could say, okay, I have another mentor, because on the journey you will meet people. You will
yes,
meet
correct.
people. All right. You will be, but I'm saying you starting up, make sure you have one mentor. I've seen this in Christendom also. All right, where people have like mentors in areas, spiritual mentors, and
Yeah,
and the viewpoint is different.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so just for saying, one mentor said don't eat pork, the next mentor say eat pork. You all know, and there's confusion. If they eat pork, I don't know pork. I should eat pork. I don't know what to do. Okay, come on. Are we not bashing the pork eaters? All right, it's just an analogy. All right. But choose, and stick with that person. Write it out. Because
Yeah,
remember that the mentor is holistic. This is why some of the things we are sharing with you here is so critical on your journey to success, on your personal growth. You need a mentor. Don't say I don't need a mentor. You need people. All
yeah,
right. So the next thing, getting ready, getting really good at what your mentor teach you. So practice what your mentor teach, and getting good at what your mentor teach.
yeah,
Okay. All right. My thing is that you're supposed to aspire to reach and to be better than your mentor. All right.
yeah,
I think that is really, really good, because for me, if I have my goal, if I'm doing so, if I'm successful, I'm doing something good, then the folks around me got to be doing it good too.
Of course.
And I don't let's me. I'm not threatened by anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a joy to see, for me, my mentee become better than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, all right. It means that I'm doing something good. So I'm not
Correct.
threatened by that. So this is why I'm open to share. I'm open to point to individuals, because if I'm pointing to you, if I'm mentoring you, and you're not growing, you're not going, and you become successful, then I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something's happening. Okay. So getting good at applying what your mentor teaches you. Actually don't need a direct relationship with a mentor to start getting results from that person you teaches. All right. So let's touch on that. Okay, because as I said, mentioned before, there are distance, and there are those mentors you can get on YouTube. Okay, you can read somebody book, and that person can mentor you.
Yeah.
Okay, but the thing about it is applying it and sticking with a particular trend and speaking in a particular area. Don't be here and there and all over. Make sure if you have two mentors, they're saying the same thing, they have the same viewpoints, and you're going on the same journey. All right. um this is important. Okay, so you want to be able to listen. Okay, it says you want to go listen with the discipline and repetition as many times. So listen, be disciplined in listening, and repetition is important. Okay. So this is really, really, really good stuff. Let's hear what the folks are saying. All right. All right. Implementation. Okay. Lizanne, Wendy. Okay. Gardner, Lorraine. Okay. Lizanne. All right. So folks, let us know if what we are sharing here is helping you in in your area of as a mentee. Okay, so that you can the relationship is going to be beneficial both ways. One of the best ways to get attention of a mentor is to come with results.
Yeah.
See me?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Right? You are mentee. Okay, you want to get the attention of your mentor. You come with results. Say,
Yeah.
this is what you taught me this last week, and we discussed this, and I went and applied. This is what happened. All right. The best way to get the attention of a mentor is to come with results. Some people come to a mentor so the mentor can help them create results. The best way to draw the attention of a mentor is to come with results.
Yeah.
Let them know, hey, listen to me. So, hey, this person is doing what I'm saying, man. What?
Yeah.
Okay, it's good, because you just remember, you're teaching, you're doing stuff. All right, and it's like what we are doing here. All right, and on the days that we are doing it, and next 1 month after, somebody, hey, say, hey, Keeshon, that morning, that 2 weeks ago, you shared this blah blah blah, listen to me, I went and applied so and so, and this is the result. Okay, those are some of the things that you got to be doing when you have a mentor.
Yeah.
Come back with results. Okay, you get the attention of your mentor. Come with results to the mentor, and you may say, okay, all right, I don't. So probably the mentorship relationship is going to go to another. All right, create results. Create results. Go listen to what the mentor has been teaching. Go and apply it. All right. Only the thing it will require is what we call self-discipline. Self-discipline. The reason why it's called self-discipline, because you have to do it yourself. Simple, very simple. Nobody cannot do it for you.
Yeah.
You have to discipline yourself. Long time, you used to discipline them your children. I think you're coming up, you get disciplined with the whip. All right, but this is self-discipline. So you have to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are some of the things. All right. Your mentor cannot sell you self-discipline. Your mentor cannot sell you self-discipline.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Listen to this. Listen to this point. The gym sell mentorship, but the gym cannot sell discipline. You get membership.
Yeah.
They sell you membership, but they're not going to sell you discipline.
Correct.
You understand? I joined a couple of gym. I had membership in a few gyms, Keeshon, but I wasn't disciplined enough
Yeah,
to
yeah,
continue
yeah.
with them. You understand what I'm saying? So they sell you membership, but they're not going to sell you discipline. You got to get it for yourself. When people join a gym, it's the intention to work, all right? To work out their fitness, health, and to get in shape. That is the reason why people join a gym. Am I right, Keish? All right.
Eric is right.
Even though you own the membership, all right, you must have self-discipline to get the best out of your membership.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on. So membership, mentorship. All right. So if you have a mentor, all right, and probably you're paying for a mentorship course, okay, listen to me, all right, you're not paying for discipline. You have to discipline yourself. It's called self-discipline to
Correct.
apply the principles, apply the structure that you have been taught to get the desired results.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are asking for membership and you haven't yet work on your self-discipline, all right. What you're touching that a little bit there?
Well, definitely, because at the end of the day, as you
Uh,
say, a mentor pours into you. But remember, anything that goes into you, results come after application.
right.
And discipline is practically you being the right person. I always tell people, there's an example I use. You could have all the right things and not get the right results because you didn't decide to become the right person. I
Mm,
mean, an example of that is this, right? Let's say, and I always use this example.
yeah.
What is the best option to get from Trinidad to Panama? And you have three options: bicycle, car, and airplane. Is obvious, right?
Mm,
So in this example, the obvious option to get to the next level is mentorship,
mm, huh.
right?
Wow.
Let's say you choose the right vehicle, you choose the airplane. But here's the thing: you choose the right mentor. The next thing is, who are you? Because if you was to give the average person an aeroplane, could they take themselves to Panama?
Wow.
Here it is. You have a situation where you have the right vehicle, but unless you are a pilot, which is the example of unless you are the right person, you're not
Right.
gonna be able to use the right thing to
Wow.
get you to where you need to go to.
Wow.
So when you look at all these circumstances, that has to come together. One of the greatest parts of the equation is you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on.
Because even after choosing the right vehicle, even after choosing the right mentor, even after choosing, the right a leader,
Yeah.
it still all boils back down to, are you the right person?
Listen. Wow.
That's what it boils down to,
That is so profound there because it's gonna even this point I'm gonna share here. All right.
Yeah,
Having someone to advise you will not improve your life
correct, correct.
because your issue is not lack of advice, your issue is lack of discipline.
Yeah, correct, correct.
Huh.
So I
Because
always use that example.
that is powerful. That's powerful, Keeshon. That's really, really, I'm telling you, really, really profound. All right. So, folks, are you hearing this stuff here? Some of you got to listen, share it with someone. All right. All right. I said again, having someone to advise your for many of you, the problem is not advice, your problem is not even information.
Yeah,
All right. It's there at your fingertip. All right. Because the issue is not lack of advice or lack of information, it's lack of discipline.
discipline, correct.
Okay, you see it around. A lot of individuals don't get the desired result because they are not disciplined. So
Yeah,
because they're not disciplined, they will not be consistent, and
correct.
consistency breeds result.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so we give up, we throw in the towel, we get tired, it's too much, it's too hard. Come
yeah.
on, excuses. Okay, so you ask for mentorship, all right? So when you haven't worked on your personal discipline,
That's
okay,
key. That's key for sure.
it is, all right? You got to work on personal discipline, all right? No mentor will be able to do that for you.
Yeah. That's your part of the success equation.
Yeah, that's your part. Just like what we had said with the laws of growth, with laws of growth, intentionality, the laws of
Yeah.
intentionality.
Mhm.
There are some things that you have to do intentionally.
Yeah.
It's not automatic. So it's not automatic unless you do it. It's not going to happen. You could be in
Correct.
the right environment. You could have the right coach or right mentor. Unless you're not willing to discipline yourself, it's not going to happen. It
I
starts.
remember, sorry to cut you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's
Sorry.
right. Yeah, go ahead.
I remember talking to Mr. Hoyt Stanley, which is one of my mentors in network marketing.
Right.
And there are many people who read the books, many people who go to the seminars, many people who come to the live like this, many
Yeah.
people that sit at the footstools of persons that pour into them. But at the end of
Mm.
the day, most people don't actually do anything about it. And he call it this is what he calls it, right? He
Yeah.
said most people love intellectual masturbation. And they I mean, yeah, it's and it's fact, they get an orgasm just
Yeah.
by being stimulated with the information, but they don't do anything with it. They don't birth anything out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. You saw. I think that remind me of a teaching I'm doing. I think I share part with you where
Yeah,
where people are entertained and not edified.
yeah, correct,
Okay,
yeah,
and
yeah,
people like
exactly,
entertainment. They're excited.
yeah,
Okay, they're excited, but they're not edified. And I
yeah,
was I was drawing the example between excitement and exposure,
right, right,
because when you are exposed, you cannot be unexposed.
yes,
Okay, but when you are excited, and this is what I shared, and I spoke about it yesterday too. I said, so for instance, like both of us, we go to a session and we excited, bam, hey, there's excitement, and we laughing, and as soon as we walk out the room, Keeshon, I get a phone call that my brother passed or something happened. Guess
yeah,
what? That excitement gone where?
yeah, it gone,
Gone.
yeah,
And there are
correct,
a lot of individuals you're excited, all right, but there's no that's it. But when you are exposed,
mm-hmm.
you cannot be unexposed.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a different level, all right. So when you are with your mentor, your discipline, your self-discipline is critical.
yeah,
Okay, the very first thing is for you to go listen to what the mentor has been teaching and put it into action as many times as you can.
yeah, yeah,
Come on. Listen, go back to some of these things, these lives that we are doing. There's so much nuggets that we share here, so much principles that we share here. Go back and listen to it again. Okay, listen. If you have a mentor, go and get the mentor book, get the recording, listen it, repetition.
yeah,
Okay, and that is how you shift paradigms also through repetition, consistency. So
mm-hmm.
go back and listen to what are some of the things your mentor have been teaching that you did not apply, that you did not implement. Go back and listen to those recorded. Go back and listen to those notes. Go back and listen to the conversation that you record. There's something in that dropped there for you that you did not apply because
Yeah,
you were not disciplined enough. Self-discipline is critical. Okay,
correct, correct,
right? Okay. So what a mentor loves. All right. I've been listening to you for some time. You said do this. All right. I went and I did it, and you said do that, and these are the results.
mm-hmm.
Listen to the conversation. This is what a mentor want to hear from
Yeah,
you. Okay. All right. I've been listening to you. I've been listening to your notes, and I really love what. And I've been listening to some for some time now. All right. You said this and you said that, and this is what I did, and these are the results I get. Those are the things a mentor want to hear.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right. In other words, I got exactly what you said I should have get.
mm-hmm.
You said do this, you said do that, and I'm going to get this. This is what I want and I do, and this is the results. All right. When you taught on this, okay, Last time we had that conversation, you said so and so and so, and this is what I did, and this is what I got from it. Okay? Come back with results. Come back with results. Okay? All right. Anything again?
I was taught excuses don't work, results do.
Excuses don't work, results do.
Yeah.
Right? Results. I remember the definition of excuse there.
Yeah. Reason wrapped up in lie. I would never forget that.
A reason wrapped up in lie. That's an excuse. And the next definition I give for excuse is a mind-numbing narcotics.
Narcotics,
Yeah, it's get you high. So the mentor will respond now. So when you bring back results to the mentor will respond. Guess what? I want you.
Yeah.
On the next call. Oh, I want you on my team. Or I'm going to speak so and so. I want you to come with me.
Yeah.
All right. Because now the mentor is going to be calling you. Why? Because he's seeing the results.
Correct.
This person is like I say, I like you. I say. No, listen. This is important. I say this with Joseph. But let's go to the good book. All right. I say this with Joseph. When Joseph was sold as a slave in Egypt, right? And he's on the podium naked. Listen to this, Keeshon.
Yeah.
He's been sold as a slave. He's on the podium, he's naked. All right. And Potiphar is home in his house. Right? And so Potiphar don't want any slave. Okay, but that day, a voice just spoke to him, go down to the slave trade market.
Yeah.
Right? Listen to the point. So he went down to the slave trade market, not wanting any slave.
Yeah.
But when he reached there, Joseph was on the podium being displayed to be sold, and he's naked, no clothes on.
Right.
And Potiphar, because Potiphar was Pharaoh administrator.
Yeah.
Okay? So when Potiphar passed by Joseph, naked on the podium, he stopped. He watched him. He stopped. Okay? He said, I want this one. The point is, greatness, no greatness.
Yeah.
Trust what I'm saying. So if you are a mentee and you begin to show results and you ask the right questions and you apply, okay, correct, your mentor will want you. He said, listen, let's go to the next meeting. I'm going to speak so and so. I need you there with me. All right.
Yeah.
Your mentor will start giving you opportunities and he will create platform for you because he said there's something about this mentee that is different.
Correct.
Because they're getting the result, they're seeing the results. You're coming back with results.
Yeah.
Don't be just gathering information and just be excited. Okay, listen to me. You are being exposed for a reason and you cannot be unexposed. Apply the principles. Okay, be a good mentee and come back with results. All right, well, you were saying something there?
No. Learning there. Definitely a real good example as well. Real good example.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So why? Because now with the mentor mentee, it says, all right, you know, the reason why that is, let me share this. Why? Because you add credibility to your mentor.
Yeah.
You add credibility to your mentor when you give results to what they teach.
Correct.
Come to your mentor with results.
Yeah, results.
All right. Don't come to your mentor with complaining and bad news and what people say and them say and just it's confusion. Come to your mentor with results. Be result oriented.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we said, listen, take notes. All right. We wrap it up here. All right. Now, this is what it says. As I said, some of us, we don't need a next message. We don't need, all right, because we are still stuck with the last one. Okay? Have you lived the last message?
Yeah.
Have you lived the last life? All right. Okay. There's a thing I tell people, Keeshon, people like prophetic word and thing. All right. Give me a word, prophet. Give me a word, prophet. Okay.
Yeah.
I say, listen to me. The only word God is going to give you is, did you apply the last word? Did you apply the last prophetic word or the
Yeah.
last instructions when
Yeah.
you did last Sunday or last time? All right. But no. Okay, well, that's the word. Apply
Correct.
the word that you got last time. And I'm
Exactly.
saying the information, the instructions you got from your mentee, did you apply it? All
Yeah.
right. This is a message. All right. It's a message you heard a long time from your mentor. All right.
Yeah.
And you failed to repeat it.
I,
All right.
I, quick example. I mean, I have some instances whereby, you recommended a book to someone,
Yeah.
and because they are wrong your space, your evaluation of them reading the book is transformation in their actions. And as you rightfully said, they may have read the book,
Yeah.
right? And let's say a month would have gone by, 2 months would have gone by, 3 months would have gone by, but no difference in their actions. At the
Mhm.
back of my mind,
Yeah.
they didn't read the book, because there's no difference between somebody who reads a book and does nothing, compared to someone who can't read and continue to do nothing.
Mhm.
So in their mind, they read the book, but in my mind, they didn't, because the key question is, what did you do? What did you do with the word, as you rightfully said? What did you do with the information?
What did you do with the information? Right. So they fail to repeat. All right, and you fail to replicate.
Yeah, 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 correct,
Okay. I see. Awesome. Say, it's only power when applied. Sure, right.
correct,
Only power when applied.
exactly.
Right. So you want your mentor to tell you something new. All right, new. But did you apply the last one?
Yeah, yeah,
Something you heard already. Go back and listen to some of the live. Go back and listen to some of the conversation you recorded.
correct.
Right. Once you miss one message, listen to this. Right. You cannot build on it until you fulfill this lesson.
Yeah, yeah,
Once you miss one lesson, once you miss one message, you cannot build on it until you fulfill the lesson that was taught.
yeah,
That is critical. All right. That is how growth is. All right. You cannot go from seed time to harvest and skip out. Skip out weeding and waiting and watering. Here it
yeah,
is. Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
is. You cannot skip seed time harvest. There's a process in between. You
correct.
see, because we don't hear that. We say seed time harvest. But what is the process in between? You plant a seed. What about the weeding?
Yeah, yeah,
What about the waiting? What about the
yeah,
watering?
yeah. 3W.
Yeah, yes. They didn't tell you that. You hear about seed time harvest. But what about the principles, the process in between that before you get and this is important. All right. And we're going to stop here. Weed, waiting, and watering.
I taking that from today, that minds.
It's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. All right. This is where we want to stop here. Probably Wednesday, please God, we're going to be on again 6 a.m. on
Yeah,
the morning breakfast brew. We're going to continue on mentorship. All right. I hope that this session was really not just informative, but you're going to really, really apply some of the principles. Share it before you come off this. Share this live on your page. Tell someone. It's going to be up here on the Facebook, on YouTube, on the Facebook, and on YouTube. Okay,
hmm,
minding my business. All right. Check it out. Share it with someone, and so that their life could really, really shift. All right. Before we jump out, just text your takeaway. All right, this morning, what was your takeaway? Keeshon, what was your takeaway this morning?
The three W's.
It should have views.
I like the three
Reading,
W's.
waiting, watering.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's deep there. All right,
yeah,
weeding, waiting, and watering. There's a process between seed time and harvest.
yeah, yeah,
Right, the weeding time, because when you plant and the plant begin to grow, there will be weeds coming up. You got to root it out.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so you have some work to do. All right, they'll be waiting. You're waiting for the harvest. You're waiting for the crop to waiting for it to bear, and
Yeah.
then while you're waiting, you're watering. All right, because the
Correct.
plant needs water. All right,
Correct.
so what are you doing? What are you doing in between? Okay, capitalize on the mentor that you have. I see when he says it, when he said the three W's. All right, let me see what okay, who again, just share with us, folks. What's your takeaway? What's your takeaway this morning? All right, Canadian says you must practice what you learn from your mentor. That's important. That's important. You're looking for results. Be results oriented. All
Correct.
right. Gardner says weed, water, wait. My God, it is necessary. It is necessary. All right. Who again there? All right. Brown says the process. Let me see. The process between seed time and harvest. But best we just sit out alone today. All right. All right. I said speak less, listen more.
Yeah,
Return
yeah.
with results. That's good. That's good, Brown. That's good. Speak less. All right. Listen more and return with results. So, folks, we are closing. We are wrapping up here. Just share your takeaway. Something what dropped. What stood out. The process between the seed time. Oh God. The process between the seed time and harvest. Ezra. All right. Keeshon, the folks are really they get some takeaway this morning. Yeah. All right.
Sure.
Results. Okay. So, folks, we want to thank everyone for taking the time. All right. We really appreciate your time that you spend with us. Okay. And we are sharing really potent stuff with us. Stay tuned. The book launch is coming soon.
Ready
All right.
to roll.
The book. Okay. So we are in prep mood. So there's some things we're going to release you. We're going to be doing a landing page for so you can pre-order the book.
Yeah.
All right. Also book for the event also that we have coming up. All right. You know, Keeshon, that event is going to be really, because we're going to have some. You want to have in mind. Have it is at the pool side. All right. We're going to be at the pool. All right. We're going to be serving nice finger food and some Jesus turned water into wine kind of thing. Right? Because we'll be at the pool. Okay. All right. Hint. Okay. And then we have some. We have two speakers. Just share on the book and just share. All right. And then we're gonna have some jazz.
Of course.
We're gonna have some jazz and thing. It'll be real nice. We have some music. It'll be nice. So it's not gonna be no boring event. Just what I'm saying. We're gonna be out of the box. Okay. So we're gonna be sharing the link soon. We're gonna be dropping the landing page so you can pre-order the book. Because the shipment is going to be coming in time for the book launch. All right, the book launch we're going to be dropping coming to the end of June there. All right, just before you run out to holidays, so we're going to trap you there. Right? Okay, so all right. See, Jennifer say a mentor put things inside of you, and a coach takes things out of you. Yeah, wonderful.
That's
all right. Yes. Okay, so blessing, guys. So Keeshon, stay blessed.
Blessings. Right. Great one.
Wonderful. All right, folks, we are out. Okay, and just for your information, Keeshon.
Yeah,
I'm here alone. All right. Stay blessed. You all take care.
Blessings. Yeah.